Holy smokes. Welcome to Highway 1, California coast. Today's gonna be gorgeous. Holy smokes. Alright, as soon as I remember the name of the state park, I'll list it maybe on the video here above. This is gorgeous. Right on Highway 1. It is a windy day. Let me put this guy down. And it's supposed to be some type of parking lot or viewing area out here. Holy smokes. Yeah, we are not in South Carolina anymore. This is absolutely stunning. Wow. Holy smokes. Alright, as soon as I remember the name of the state park, I'll list it maybe on the video here above. This is gorgeous. Right on Highway 1. It is a windy day. Let me put this guy down. And it's supposed to be some type of parking lot or viewing area out here. Holy smokes. Yeah, we are not in South Carolina anymore. This is absolutely stunning. I initially moved to South Carolina from Minnesota for the ocean and all that kind of stuff, and I absolutely love it. Charleston will be in my heart forever. This is definitely crazy. Love the rocks. And I'm fogging up. Wow. This is crazy beautiful. Alright, what do we got here? Foot trails. Let's get parked. All right, I can't believe, number one, it is July. Just left the humidity of Charleston to the 113 degrees of Fresno, California. And now I am wearing my backpacking hoodie, light heart gear, amazing equipment. And I'm wearing my liner on my jacket, which is just sheer craziness. Let's take a look around. So it's definitely not lost on me that I said this about the Arizona desert and Sonoran and the Mojave Desert with the bike, but I don't know why I would go back home. This is stunning. This is crazy for a Minnesota boy. I know, moved to Charleston. I've been around the ocean for a while now, but this is just crazy. What an experience. I just sat here and watched what I believe is a seal go through the water. All right, let's continue. This is a motorcycle adventure after all. Highway 1 is killer. Let's see what else we can find. Stunning. Jeez, man, is everything this crazy beautiful around here? Absolutely stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Can't really think of any better adjective. Handful of years ago, a little side story, my wife and I were camp hosting in Oregon. Beautiful Mount Hood, Clear Lake, if you're familiar with the Mount Hood area at all. And our plan was to tour Highway 1 and the Oregon coast once we got done with camp hosting. Except that was 2020, which ended up being the largest wildfires in Oregon history, I believe. The first and second largest one was the Riverside. So a little bit of history there. I'm sure you're just dying to hear. But yeah, we were going to do this whole coast and check it out, and we didn't get a chance. So now we're officially back, checking out the sights, if you will, and it is pretty phenomenal. It's living up to everything it is supposed to be. Cliffs are beautiful, the views are beautiful, the water is beautiful. So I'm just kind of running up and down. We got our base camp down there with our van and trailer. So let's see what else there is. I'm sure there's more viewpoints and beauty. Let's have a little adventure today, guys. Let's get after it. Well, it's worth saying again, it is absolutely blowing my mind that I am not only in my jacket and wind liner, but in my backpacking hoodie as well. We left South Carolina, it was high 90s, pure humidity, just a complete swamp. Man, that's gorgeous. Crossing the country, Oklahoma, Texas, well over 100. We did the backpacking in Yosemite, 7-day backpacking in Yosemite. We're at elevation, so that was pretty decent. Once we got back down to the van, it was 100 plus in Yosemite Valley. And then in Fresno to resupply to come up here, it was 113. Ooh, it's been crazy. I think last night's low was 49. And today's high, I'm not quite sure. I think it was mid-70s. But with this breeze, it is straight cold. And I'm kind of loving it. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. What a ride. You California guys, if you live over here, get to ride this a lot, are spoiled. A lot of good stuff in the Carolinas. But this is something special. I mean, not all too far from where I'm from in Charleston, well, South Carolina anyway. They have the Tail of the Dragon, the Back of the Dragon, the Blue Ridge Parkway, all these kind of things to play around in, which is just a hop, skip, and a jump. Kind of motorcycle haven over there. This is pretty cool, for sure. A little bit different type of scenery. So darn cool. All right, let's see what we can find. Alright, welcome to Stewart's Point, California. It is one of the smallest post offices I've seen, and I grew up in very small town Minnesota. I will be intrigued to look at the population. Let's see, I think the general store is closed, but let's go take a look. It's definitely a blind road. I'm just going to scoot directly across. And it is indeed closed. Too bad, but they got some good donuts or something in there. Just missed them. Alright, let's figure out where the heck we're gonna go. There's not much out here. Jeez, man, every corner's just crazy. Alright, so I'm gonna head back to camp. This has been crazy amazing. I thought Kings Canyon was freaking phenomenal, and it was. The hikes were pretty crazy. I'll pop a little video up at the top here of Kings Canyon if I can, put it down in the description. Highly recommend it. That national park is beautiful and directly connected to Sequoia. We're gonna head back. I'm gonna see, I don't do a lot of this. I'm gonna see what I can get. I'm still practicing with the old 360 camera, see what this angle looks like or comes out. Leave a comment below, you know, it's right down there. Let me know what you thought of the footage I throw up. Change the angle, big fan of it, not a big fan of it. We will look into that. I figured I'd give it a try. Look at that. I hope this comes out. Like, that is just crazy beautiful. We're gonna drive right up and over that. I have to show you our campsite that we got. It is pretty awesome. Really just well, I mean, like most campsites, it's a dirt path, picnic table, and fire ring, which is pretty awesome. We do, Missy and I do a lot of boondocking, just primitive camping in the van, and that's obviously, if you know the channel, what I like to do, what I prefer to do on the motorcycle as well. Matter of fact, I'll put a video up here about primitive camping versus campsites. Very interesting. I highly recommend checking it out. On Highway 1, we haven't seen a lot of BLM style open land. There's a little bit of it there if you run up the mountainside here. We kind of wanted the view, so we actually paid for a campsite, which is pretty rare for us, and it is pretty stellar. So when we get there, I'll give you guys a little tour. It comes with a view. Let me throw that out there. Not only does it come with a view, like that's not enough. The little bitty camp store, it's like, I mean, backwoods camp store, it's the coolest thing. Ocean Cove Campground, I think. You have to check it out. Had a hazy little thing in a can. So, got a little craft beer as well. Feel like the Carolinas, if you're in Carolina area and you haven't been to the Asheville Sierra Nevada Brewery, check it out, man. But so I'll have a little hazy little thing to come back to and relax and show you this killer campsite. Man, what a fun day. This is really cool. So much diversity. I love the Himalayan, man. I've said it a million times on this freaking channel. It is the ultimate beast for me off-road. You've seen all the adventures. If you haven't, I highly recommend go back and check. With big parts of the Trans-America Trail, Smoky 500, Georgia Traverse, Mid-Atlantic M.A.B.D.R, blah, blah, blah. tons of them. Lots of fun, craziness. My adventure buddy Barry, and this is definitely different. I mean, just for touring, for everything, it's a great adventure bike. Time we get back to South Carolina, we're pushing 11,000. I'm almost there now. What a year that it has been. Gosh, man. Oh, just a lot to reminisce back on one year. All right, let's get back to camp and see if we can open up that hazy IPA. Onward and upward. Oh, craziness. Sheer craziness. Over here is our campground, but we'll get you a little closer view. It's pretty crazy. Okay, so let me show you around camp. There's definitely a few other campers here, but it's pretty awesome. Got driven up on the service stand. I wanted to oil the chain a little bit. About that service. That's the Draven Transporter. Haven't seen yet on the channel. I know it's very windy. That's M.A.B.D.R, our camper van. And let me show you this. It's crazy. This is not a walk to from our campsite. It is not the common area. I'm not just faking a nice campsite. There's the van. And there's that view. It is stunning. We were here all day yesterday, here today, so I could take a ride and chill on Highway 1, which is pretty epic. I want to explore Highway 1 for you guys a little bit more as well. Oh, I don't think it can kind of add up because the desert and like the Mojave Desert, the Sonoran Desert, that Jeep trail, the crazy off-road I did outside of Joshua Tree in that crazy sand, testing and beating up that Himalayan was one of the funnest things I've ever done. Highway 1 though, this is gonna be pretty awesome. Let's grab that beer. I'm gonna sit down and relax a little bit. Yep, it's definitely beer time. All right, after that little blooper reel, obviously it is way too windy to sit and record. So I'm just gonna sit here, drink my beer. Look at that. Beautiful scenery. And we'll see you on the next ride, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button right there. Come on, you see it, it's right there. It helps out all this crazy YouTube algorithm stuff. Hit the like button. I'd appreciate it. And we'll see you on the next one, guys. Have a fantastic night.